And it's a birthday special, folks. Welcome to this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk.
Yay! It's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
Well, yes, it's my birthday. It's my birthday month.
Your birthday month. So you got 30 days of birthdays?
Yes.
Now, you wanted a special countdown right there, and there it is.
That's how I roll.
With gold glitter?
That's how I roll.
Okay, and there's your fireworks, some of them.
Yay, fireworks.
There's a variety of stuff. Yeah, we got 2 watchers so far. Let's see who they are. Let us know who you are. We spent a lot of time on this today.
Nice.
See, you need to get happy birthday on there. Because it's Svea's birthday.
That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, you spent a lot of time on this, dude.
Oh, yeah, I had to release all those balloons in the air, which is ethically wrong for to leave no trace rule.
Bad for the environment and all. Did you make cake pops too? You made cake pops?
I spent a lot of time on this in the kitchen.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
It's just me, all that work right there. And did you see the advertisement earlier today? Maya's here.
Hi, Maya. Happy birthday for me. Thank you.
And there's a chihuahua just as a chicken dancing on a couch. How'd that get in there? We're lighting the birthday candles, and all of a sudden the chihuahua snuck in here dressed as a turkey.
That's funny.
Don't chicken. And it's gone. Yay. Okay, and then happy birthday thing. Anyway, did you see the advertisement I did, or the promo I did for the show earlier this evening, like 3 hours ago?
No, I was actually at a birthday party for myself today.
How many people showed up?
It was our store birthday party. We celebrated Robin's birthday and my birthday.
Oh, do you both have the same birthday week, or?
No. So her birthday's in July, and it just, this came up, that came up, this came up, that came, like we were supposed to celebrate her birthday, and then Mom got COVID.
Oh, geez.
And yeah.
That's a long list. Just tell her, Robin, that, for now on, you're born in August.
Well, she said that we probably should do a combined birthday.
That's awfully cool. Because I was thinking, like, if you did a store with a birthday where the employees paid to be there, do they have a choice?
No, they weren't paid to be there. That's being silly. Come on. We bribed them with the free dinner.
Gotcha, because
isn't that how it always is?
What the heck is this? It's Dancing Hulk. And it's green.
Oh, it is?
I'm
trying to share right now, actually.
I got to do that too. Good reminder. Sharing is caring, folks.
I was sharing, so I didn't see whatever that was.
Maya, you got to tell us what day. Send us a message. Okay. Sharing is caring, folks. Sharing now. There we go. And wow, I'm moving slow tonight. Slower.
Okay. So I'm going back.
Okay. Sharing.
Let's see.
And why is this one? My phone's on silent. Okay.
Is your phone really on silent?
Yes, it was. But sometimes the apps don't follow that. Okay. Shared. Hoorah, Maya. And then we have the birthday cake. There wasn't any other visitors, was there?
Huh?
We didn't have anything dancing around besides just Hulk and the Chihuahua, right?
I didn't even see the Hulk.
You didn't see the Hulk?
No, because I was sharing.
Oh, there was a dancing Hulk.
That's cool.
Is that the way you look at people at your birthday? I didn't know you were there. You're like, I was sitting next to you.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was sharing because we're supposed to share, remember?
Yes, I did. I already did. Matter of fact, I just got a notice on Facebook says, Wendy Hodge liked my video, my post. Okay. there's the birthday. It was like a lava lamp thing, and now we have a cupcake, pound cake. What is that?
That almost looks like a cheesecake.
And a dancing stormtrooper.
That's funny.
Okay, we have a dancing stormtrooper. Who left the door open and the gate unlocked? And he's gone. Happy birthday.
Yay.
All right, 4 minutes and 38 seconds left, and more glitter.
I like glitter. A lot.
Gotcha. And El Presidente is giving her royal greetings. Who was that guy back in the 80s or back in the day? Was it Rip Torn that would give no, was it Rip Torn that would throw out the glitter?
No. God, you know what? I totally forgot about that guy. It was like weird. No. It wasn't him. It was the guy that was he was very flamboyant. And
Oh yeah.
No!
Rip Taylor. Rip Taylor.
That was his
There
name.
goes balloons. Yeah, I just Googled it. Rip Taylor. Yep.
Those balloons are kind of an interesting shape, aren't they?
Yes, they're shaped like those type of balloons.
They almost look like lanterns a little bit. It was kind of weird.
I guess so. No, Rip Torn was the guy, and I know he's probably definitely passed. Yeah, he passed away in 2019.
He was in Regular Joe's.
He was also in Wayne's World.
Yes.
So, okay. Wendy said happy birthday. 3 minutes left.
Yay, thank you, Wendy.
Are you exhausted from your birthday celebrations? Should you do a birthday week and not a birthday month?
No.
You're getting older.
It's the only way to get through the month.
How do you get through the other 11 months of the year?
Work really hard. I work really hard, guys.
She does.
I work really hard, so.
The sunglasses and that drink with the umbrella. All right, now we got, and here's Spider-Man and Deadpool dancing.
Oh, nice.
Somebody check the gate. And it's either a really big sparkler or they're really small.
I like the bye dance that Deadpool's been doing. That's been kind of fun to watch.
You and I should do that.
Yeah.
But not tonight because you'll probably fall over asleep.
Yeah, that's going to take a little bit of practice dancing because it is actually a very complex dance.
We're going to try it. I was watching people on TikTok today doing that. I want to go see Deadpool, but it's a little painful, and I'll talk about it later in the show. We've had a relationship with that movie that is probably going to be revealing some folks, and we'll talk about it after the show. I'll bring it up. But anyway, sparklers.
Yay.
Did you have sparklers in your birthday?
Actually, I do have some sparklers.
Did you take them out on your birthday?
No, they're contraband right now, but
oh yeah, because of all the dry weather.
Yeah, I have some. I've had some for years, actually.
Was there a shelf life to those things?
I don't know. I mean, I think that they would last. I don't see why they wouldn't last.
I guess so, because it's like dynamite. It doesn't go bad, but it gets finer with time, like fine wine.
Right.
Which means it gets more touchy.
Mm.
There's actually if you drive down to Hoover Dam, like say Hoover Dam launches, and the outfitters take you there. And wait a second, here's Dancing Skeletor and Beastman.
Yay, that's cool. He's purple.
Somebody closed the gate. The show's about to start. We can't keep on having this happen. Go, guys, stop. Okay, thank you. And there goes way too many balloons.
That's a lot of balloons.
I'll have to finish the Hoover Dam story here when we get done with the show because we got countdown. You ready for countdown? Are you waking up to be able to count down?
Cake.
What kind of cake does that look like? It's definitely a chocolate.
It looks like a cookies and cream cake.
Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, ready, Svea? You can start off.
10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1. Showtime!
Yay! Start the show!
It's time for Late Night Craft Talk with hosts Svea Yang and James Hermes. On this week's show, happy birthday, Svea. It's the Svea birthday special. Knock, knock. Who's there? Omar. Omar who? Oh my gosh, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. And let's start the show. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hi, Svea.
Hello, everyone.
This is something when we're doing the opening credits. She's like, and then she heard the joke. She's like, oh, I'm going to wait for 30 more seconds, probably.
That was good. Everyone needs a birthday joke.
Yes, they do. And a birthday special.
Yes. If everyone had a birthday special, can you imagine how much more peace there'd be in the world?
Unless they're like the jealous type and they covet thy neighbor's lawnmower. That would make things complicated.
Maybe a little.
All right. Should we get the mission statement done right quick? Get her done.
Yeah. So welcome to Late Night Craft Talk, your weekly live show that we do every week on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. And yeah. So if you like the show, please do like and subscribe. We have several social media outlets. We also have Instagram. Both James and I do the show every week to kind of keep you informed about new things. We like to talk about and discuss things that are going on with all kinds of interesting things. We like to explore new topics. We like to bring on guests. We like to play games with you. We like to do all kinds of stuff with our followers and our viewers. So please do share this with your friends because we do make a fun thing every week. And sometimes we pre-record, but we actually have to because we're going to a powwow or we're doing this or that, or we just both can't be live at the same time, but we generally try to be live every week. So we really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching the show with us. And that's the intro mission statement for our show. So, hey, James, what's going on with Elk Crack Traders?
All right. We will be at Barona Powwow next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Labor Day weekend. Check it out. Powwow Friday evening, powwow all day. Well, from let's say lunch, 11:30, say noon till about probably 11, 12 at night. It goes late and it's lots of fun. And the same on Sunday. It goes late on Sunday night. We know we have to pack in the booth at 11 o'clock at night on a Sunday when we're usually home by then. But it's all for good because it's fun because that much more powwow time. So look for us there next weekend. Otherwise, you can catch us at Palm Springs Village Fest. That's about it right now. And I got to catch up a couple things. But first, I got to know, Svea, what's going on with Dancing Bear?
So with James' announcement of Barona Powwow, unfortunately, we had to cancel Barona Powwow due to Chris not having the ability to go with her mobility. She is really working hard. We have PT for her every week so that she can actually get moving. Going to Barona would be very not safe for her because of the uneven ground. And she's really wanting to get back to the powwow. So I told her, I'm like, you got to work hard. You gotta, do the exercises to get yourself able to go again. So the next powwow we do plan on going to is San Manuel. We are 100% going to San Manuel powwow. Of course, we'll have more details for that as we get a little closer, but yes, we will be at San Manuel. But before that, we have the Bead Shop Hop that's coming up. So something you probably should participate in because it's a lot of fun. It's 9 bead stores participating, and you got to support the small businesses. It's really important. That's what this event, the Bead Shop Hop, is about. It's about supporting small local businesses. And both James and I have small local businesses. And seriously, people, with this economy, all this stuff, hey, we make our earnings off of supporting our community. So please do make sure that you take a moment. If you're going to buy from a large company, take a moment and think to yourself, okay, maybe I need to buy local. because what's going on with this whole environment of like the economy and all this kind of crazy stuff, you gotta support your neighbor. So anyway, that's my little bit.
Gotcha. Now let me catch up here a couple of things, but let me see if we got any comments to catch up. Not cut yet. Now, we mentioned during the pre-show, I was talking about Hoover Dam. I got to finish that show for the people who want to hear it. When you launch a canoe or kayak in front of Hoover Dam, from the protective gates, outfitters pick you up at Hoover Dam Lodge, take in the security area. This security area has got the same level as the White House. It's super secure. They watch you like a hawk. And one of the things you go by is, there's still an access road and some equipment you can see left over from the construction of the dam almost 100 years ago. At this point, I think we're like at 90 years. And so one of them is when you go down this road that goes down this wash before you start descending into Hoover Dam, you see some shacks that are built inside the hills that still hold dynamite from the construction of the dam almost 100 years ago.
What?
Nobody wants to go near that thing. There's shacks that they're deep in the hill, but nobody wants to go near them because it won't take much to set off that dynamite. So nobody wants to go. There's no need with Hoover Dam. It's still set back a ways in the hills. That dynamite go off. It is not going to do anything to that big dam.
But why didn't they just remove it in the beginning? That just doesn't make sense.
I don't know. Nobody's alive to tell us that. It's been almost 100 years.
Wow.
Yeah, no kidding. With that, that's why people don't do it. Now, I also mentioned Deadpool, the movie, Deadpool Wolverine. That has been the movie of the summer. And I wanted to go watch it, but I caught a clip on YouTube. There's a lot of clips on YouTube. You know, all the crazy guest appearances on there. It is amazing what Ryan Reynolds has put in that movie, him and the director. But the one thing that we're missing in this one scene. Now, folks, I had a cameo in the movie. They had everybody. Yes, I had a cameo in the movie.
Tell me.
I wanted to save a surprise, and
okay.
There's a scene where Madonna's like a prayer starting to play, and here comes Deadpool, here comes Wolverine, and then he puts on the hood, and people in the theaters are dying, going, "Wow!" But that's not the original scene.
Really?
The original scene. I had a cameo in that scene, and folks, this is from the director's cut. I was able to get a copy of this, and before what you've seen in the theater where they're coming together before the big fight, this is what the scene originally looked like. I told you, it got edited out. I was probably taken out by some kind of like evil AI. And I'm being told it was the bow tie was too much, too badass.
Wow, that is really intense. I cannot believe that. It's just purely unbelievable that you would be cut out of that.
It is totally unbelievable, but it happened
because that video was so epic, and they just cut you out. It just doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, I mean, the test audience, you can go crazy when Hugh Jackman puts on the hood for the Wolverine to be the classic comic book, live action. Finally, the first time ever, and they went over. And then when I walked up and put on the bow tie, people pooped themselves.
Wow!
There were soiled drawers everywhere in the theater.
So was
janitors were having to clean it up forever, and they just said this is too much for the movie theaters. They cannot keep on cleaning up soiled drawers.
Yeah.
After every movie, it's too expensive. Lose all their profit.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Thing. Anyway, with that, folks, with that piece of news right there, talk about soil yourself. You probably will when you realize that. Well, okay, I'm not going to go anywhere. I thought I had a joke right there, but I kind of like failed, and I got to backtrack all of a sudden. Okay, you probably noticed we have a new backdrop right here. It's purplish.
Yeah.
Who likes purple? Raise your hand if you like purple. Now, we have that, and we have all the things that are going around with purple and some special guests tonight because somebody here has a birthday. Raise your hand. What just happened?
I need to put on my pumpkin.
Gotcha. Now raise your hand if you had a birthday in August. Raise your hand if you had a birthday this week. Okay, we should do the put a finger up. Let's do the put a finger up. Put a finger up if you had a birthday in August.
What?
Put another finger up if you had a birthday this week. Put another finger up if you like the color purple because it's purposely there's a background. Put another finger up if you think I'm talking about you. 5 times is going to be a slash. Put another finger up if your name's Svea. Wendy, put your finger down. Don't do that. Put your finger up. Look, it's Svea's birthday. That's surprise. And so we have a whole thing about birthdays tonight that we're going to be discussing, some fun stuff, and some special guests we have in the green room. Svea does not know they're coming. Who we have tonight?
I have no idea who's coming. Seriously,
She does not.
I let James organize this whole birthday extravaganza, like how I organized his birthday extravaganza.
Which means it's going to be weird tonight.
Yeah,
it's going to get weird.
James weird. That's going to be the
Totally.
train wreck. You just can't look away from. You're like,
well, I can't say you're not wrong.
Okay.
All right. First off, we're going to have a few guests tonight. And we're going to bring our first one, folks. We have our first guest tonight that's going to be wishing Svea a happy birthday. This is a regular person who's on our show that occasionally comes on about once a quarter and gives us a job performance review. Folks, I bring you the first guest tonight to talk about Svea and give her birthday job performance review.
Oh, perfect.
And wish you happy birthday, folks. Welcome to the show, HRAI. Should I play it locally or should I play it because people can see you react to it?
Can't you do the thing where you just put our little faces in the corner like you did earlier?
Yeah, but then I have to upload the video because I do the little new feature on StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Do it however
I'll just bring the video. Okay, folks, here's HRAI. Greetings. I am HRAI, the Human Resources Artificial Intelligence. I am here to give a performance review of Svea on her birthday. Svea's enthusiasm on her birthday was commendable, but her continued emails and phone calls to the local radio stations to request a Justin Timberlake music marathon dedicated to her birthday was ill-received and upset corporate synergy. Her request for a 14-inch tall stack of purple pancakes at Denny's proved too challenging to the cooks, who had to resort to coloring her pancakes using eggplants and cabbage. When she politely informed her waitress that the pancakes did not taste purple, she did not properly inform the waitress just exactly how purple is supposed to taste. She merely responded with, "You know, purple." When she visited the Padres game on the evening of her birthday, she asked the mascot, a costume Padre-type priest mascot, if he could officiate her wedding renewal at her favorite pizza shop, Brooklyn Boys Pizza. Svea's actions and demeanor demonstrated an appropriate level of corporate synergy that showed her sharing a cheerful happiness to all around her, except Mr. Grizzly Paws.
Roar, 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 roar.
Mr. Grizzly Paws is now sad and is filing a HR violation against Svea because he wasn't specifically invited to the Padres game or Brooklyn Boys Pizza. He would specifically request that he be designated to officiate Svea's wedding renewals.
Roar, 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 roar.
This has been my performance review of Svea on her birthday, and happy birthday, Svea! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. All right, thank you, HRII, for the birthday wishes.
That was interesting. HRAI was trying to have a positive and friendly birthday greeting. That was interesting.
Well, remember, he's giving you a birthday performance review.
I know.
Unfortunately, you felt it was probably a danger to bring a grizzly bear to the Padres game.
Yeah, I think most people don't appreciate that. And plus, I think most people wouldn't appreciate a grizzly bear at Brooklyn Boys Pizza. So, yeah.
You're watching out for your customers and you're watching out for the people at the game. You're always looking out for everyone else's safety right there.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it costs the dignity of Mr. Grizzly Paws.
Yep.
But you'll have him there to officiate your wedding renewals whenever you have those.
I guess so.
Yes.
However long he lives, because I don't know when that's going to happen anytime soon.
Oh, boy. That may be another HR violation.
No, it's just, I mean, what's the average lifespan of a bear?
About 30 years.
Okay, well, he doesn't have very much left.
You don't know how old he is.
How old is
he?
You
don't know much about Mr. Grizzly Paws.
Don't you know? You think Mr. Grizzly Paws at least 20 years old?
No.
Really? How old is he? 2?
No, according to a HRI and do you read the employee records?
No, I don't, because that's HR files that we're not supposed to be looking at.
But is this really?
You're like, don't you read the HR files?
Is that your excuse for looking at employees going, when do we have, I don't remember her. She's worked for us for 5 years. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Rolling eyes. Okay. Now let's move on. For the next part of tonight's show, folks, we know that Svea just loves purple. Can you tell? There you go. That looks burgundy. Lots of that. So what we have is, we also know that Svea has a green thumb and loves her plants. She loves her marigolds, her dandelions, her milkweed, and whatever else she has in her garden. I'm naming basically worthless flowers on that one. So yeah. What we put together right now, and this is, folks, you can participate in this, obviously, but I put together I think it was about a 6 or 7 slide quiz on types of purple flowers. So we're going to test Svea's knowledge on this. Little birthday fun on that. We ready, Svea?
Okay, hopefully I know all the answers.
Because they're some of these are pretty out there. Or okay. Technical. Because okay. I chose ones I figured you'd probably know the answer. All right, folks. First one. What does a purple flower symbolize? It just occurred to me that the answer is right there.
Yeah. It is dignity, pride, and success. 100%.
Okay. Well, that one's a gimme.
Well, do you know about purple as the color in general? Like the reason why purple was such a special color back in the days?
Why is that?
Well, what happened is that purple was a very difficult color to get in any kind of garments, because the color purple is it's such an elusive color. It's very hard to get and hard to make. You have to get, so all of those royalty, all those kings and queens that had their purple robes, right? They had like with the ermine on them. A lot of them are red now. A lot of them are red now, because what happens is, to make the color purple, you have to use a certain dye, and it's not color fast at all. So over time, it fades to red.
I did not know that.
So it takes a lot of dye. I don't know the actual dye name. I mean, I'm familiar with it, but like when I was painting, like there was this one tube of paint that I bought. It was kind of pricey for a small tube of paint. It looked like a small, like it's only like, I think it's like 1.5 milliliters. It's really, no, I don't know. No, I don't even know. I can't even tell you. It's not a lot. It basically is like a quarter of a shoe, toothpaste tube. But that one purple tube of paint was, I think it was like back like 20 plus years ago, it was like $35 for just the tube. This is for oil painting, like the painting in the back. And that color purple was not color fast. And they had like a cheaper color, which is a synthetic purple, which all colors, we have purple now. It's all with the synthetic dye. The original purple dye is a very, very non-color fading purple. So the royalty in the past had purple garments because they could afford it. That's why
I'll be
purple
dang.
is considered a royal color. Yeah.
I had no clue. It makes me wonder, red is probably the easiest color to make in nature. That's why you have a lot of petroglyph sites that are pictograph sites.
You have like
'cause that's
red
needed.
oxide. You have
There
red
are red
oxide.
right there because of red ochre. It's relatively easy to do.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I did not know that. All right, let's go with that because you just quizzed me and I learned something. I'm supposed to be quizzing you.
We're just
That's
really lucky
you've already
that
blown it out of the
purple,
water.
we're so lucky purple is so readily available to us to enjoy and not have to spend lots of money to enjoy.
Yay 21st century. Okay. Now I accidentally left the answers to this on the slides with the question because I thought they'd animated and they didn't go through. But I'll just ask you this and we'll look at the slide with the answer. What purple flower makes you sleepy?
Lavender?
And let's see what the slide says. It is passion flower is native to the southeastern United States and Central and South America. It has been traditionally used to help with sleep.
Really? It's kind of looks like a poppy, like sleep. They'll make you sleep. Okay.
Well, we should probably look that up. We'll have to go on a little tangent about the passion flower, but we'll look at that a little later. All right.
Pretty
Second
flower.
question. What's that?
It's a pretty flower.
Oh, very. I was getting up the pictures. All right. Second question about purple flowers. What is a purple flower with 5 petals? What is it called?
Zinnia?
Oh, I guess that's close. It's actually Viola decumbens. Is a perennial plant with a woody base that is assigned to the violet family.
So just so you know, this is the worst. This is the worst test ever.
Why is that?
Because the thing is, how can I identify what the flower is without looking at it though? You're like, it's purple. It has 5 petals. Do you
I
know
thought
how
you knew
many
everything purple with your
flowers
eyes
have 5
closed.
petals? Okay, go ahead.
Well, I thought you knew everything with your eyes closed.
Maybe that's something you made up. I don't know.
I may be paraphrasing you from bits and pieces of conversation put together, like a Frankenstein type comment, and then breathe life into it with a bolt of lightning
Okay.
from
Okay.
an otherwise lifeless topic. Okay, next question for you. What is the most expensive purple flower in the world?
Is it saffron?
Bingo! Nailed it. It is actually the saffron crocus, $1,200 to $1,500 per pound. Look at that flower. Saffron is a popular spice
You know why it's an expensive flower, right?
for coloring and high seasoning in many cuisines.
It's because of that, like the little, the saffron is actually the powder on the flower stems.
Got it. You can see right there, just making the spices, it takes the flour is difficult. About 80,000 flowers are used to extract just 500 grams of spice.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Like that little yellow, like those little flower pieces. That's where all that saffron comes from.
That's a lot of flowers. That's a lot of acres with 80,000 right there. Of course, that's probably about half an acre, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
About an acre. Okay. Next question on that one. And we do have a comment from Wendy Hodge. Defense for Svea. There are a lot of purple flowers.
I know, right? This is craziness.
But we're all learning something. I already got schooled on the first one.
Sure.
Okay. We got another question that is going to be, what is the purple flower that looks like a brain?
Oh, I can picture it, but I don't know the name. It's like swirly, and it's not really purple. It has a little bit more of a magenta purple, like it's more plum.
But it's a purple.
Is it a succulent? It's a type of succulent.
I don't know, but we're just going to take a look at it. Celosia argentea var, or the crested celosia or coxcomb.
I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool. Actually, wait a second. Maybe I have.
Well, you kind of described it already. I mean, this is It's characterized by its unique coral-like or brain-like flower heads. The tightly clustered blooms are brightly colored in shades of red, yellow, orange, pink, and even purple. The flowers can be quite large and visually striking.
Yeah, no, I was at a restaurant that had these really beautiful flower arrangements, and and I could have sworn I saw those in this was only one of the flower arrangements.
I don't see a purple brain in there.
No, but I know, but I'm just saying, like, they had some really beautiful arrangements.
Yes.
And they were all real flowers. And I could have sworn I saw that flower because they were doing like kind of a purpley kind of theme.
Okay. Getting closer. We have to look at some of these. We might have to do a show on just the purple flowers. What is the purple flower that creeps?
Time?
Nope. Let us bring it up to you, folks. That is actually creeping phlox or Phlox stolonifera. Magic and subtle creeping phlox is the perfect flowering ground cover for adding an accent of purple to your garden.
That's pretty cool. Actually, I think that is also a it's a annual and a perennial. So I think that one you can't plant it for all year. It's only comes up in the spring or something.
Got it. Okay.
I looked up, I saw a house that had some really pretty purple flowers, and they were only like once a year.
Got it. Pardon me if I get a kind of weird look at my face. My leg's starting to cramp. It's kind of weird. It kind of hurts. Okay. I've been sitting cross-legged in my office chair, and then I put my leg down going, whoops, I ain't 30. All right. Last question. What is the most famous purple flower in the world?
What's the most famous purple flower in the world?
Mm-hmm. The most famous purple flower specifically is the question. You're going to like this one.
It's a rose.
Purple hydrangea.
Oh my gosh, I have hydrangea outside.
That's kind of cool. The flowers are the most popular bouquets, whether you're growing outside or buying cut to order flower BX. Soil and sunlight needs. Hydrangeas have an interesting relationship with soil. So
an interesting relationship with soil, huh? But you know what? They're really pretty. I actually remember seeing some at Disneyland forever ago, and I thought they weren't real, and I touched them like, oh, these are real?
And they're just in the garden at Disneyland?
Yeah. All of the plants there mostly are real. There's like a couple trees that are fake, but all of the garden, like all the landscape, that's all real plants. Like I'd say like 99%, they're all real.
Disneyland wouldn't spare no expense. I would totally see that. Okay. Now we finished the quiz on purple flowers. We want to try to look at birthday cakes. This is the thing that you and I are going to be collaborative on. What is your favorite birthday cakes? Or birthday cake flavors? I just wanted to share like your top 3.
I really like chocolate, and I like the white cake and strawberry.
Gotcha. I'm actually Googling right now. Why don't you do this, because this is the thing we're going to both research at the same time. As folks, we want to talk a little bit about, just kind of take the opportunity to talk about what some of the like best ideas or most popular birthday cakes. And so we're going to look that up, and we're going to do right here. I'm hoping to find it on Pinterest. Not coming up real quick. Wow. Quick Google search. I'm going to go with Rich and Delish. 40 best birthday cake recipes. Okay. I'm going to share one. You can share one. We'll go back and forth.
Okay.
Okay, folks. So this is the first one, and let me go ahead and share this right quick. All right. Now, looking at Quick and Delish, we have right here, and I'm going to zoom in on this. We have, never mind all the pop-ups. All right, Matilda's chocolate cake, made with moist 1 bowl chocolate cake layers that are topped with and filled with the most delicious and glossy chocolate fudge frosting that is swirled into the cake beautifully. And this is what it looks like. The classic birthday cake. Somebody's getting hungry. So the classic birthday cake idea can almost never go wrong. You just go fancy from there. But if you want a winner every time, that's it right there.
You know what? I just love just like a nice chocolate cake. That's so good.
You ever try like the triple fudge from like, say you get it from like Costco?
You know what?
German chocolate fudge.
No, I don't. That's too much. Like I like a devil's food.
Okay.
Where it's just like just a nice chocolate flavor, but it's not like overly rich. Because when you get like the double, triple chocolates, like
you talk about the devil's food. You know who selects the devil's food? Satan. Church chat reference, folks. Look up Dana Carey, SNL.
Oh, devil's food because it tastes so good.
It just gotta be bad. Okay. You got one?
Oh, I'm supposed to look one up?
Or do you want me to just go with what I got?
Let's see.
All
yeah,
right.
you go for the next one. Go for the next one. I'll find the next one. Oh, you know what I really like? I really like carrot cake.
There's actually, I was looking it up earlier. There's actually a seaweed cake. That, it's like it's a carrot cake, but instead of using carrot, you use seaweed. It was super interesting because I was looking some stuff up on this to try to get some background and look up, just have a little bit of knowledge on cakes, just look it up, for the show tonight. And I was like, carrot cake, but look like carrot cake, but using seaweed. And I'm thinking, how salty is that?
I don't know about carrot cake with seaweed.
Okay. Got it.
But I'm telling you, carrot cake. I love carrot cake. I love that the cake layers are really dense and moist, and then you get a bite of the cream cheese frosting with it.
Wow, you really roll your eyes up well when you think about that. Here's one that's called Ding Dong Cake, a rich and moist chocolate cake that is filled with creamy cream center. Creamy cream, is that like a double thing here? And is topped with silky smooth chocolate ganache. Is that how you pronounce it, ganache?
Yeah, so it's basically
it's
basically like a ding dong from Hostess.
It's a birthday cake, ding dong birthday cake. Well, it did say ding dong cake.
So it's like the ding dong from Hostess, where you remember those little cakes where it's like a little chocolate cake and it has the swirl on the top?
Yes.
That's basically a better quality one.
You reckon so? All right, now we have, should I go another one?
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate ganache cake. This chocolate ganache cake is made with the moist and rich chocolate cake filled with chocolate ganache, frosted with whipped chocolate, ganache, and topped with chocolate drip. That's like chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. Again, you notice everything here is involving chocolate.
I really don't. That's not my favorite. So I feel like it's a little too much.
You can go bad with chocolate. I just like dark chocolate all around. Strawberry shortcake birthday cake. Finally, something without chocolate.
That sounds good.
Birthday cake is made with a tender vanilla cake filled with whipped cream and juicy strawberries.
Yummy.
I like that.
That looks really good. I will pick the strawberries off though.
You don't like strawberries?
I would eat them first.
I'd probably be guilty of that too.
I'd be like,
all right,
let's take one strawberry. No one's gonna even notice.
So I figure about that. It's like I like strawberry Jell-O cake on some occasions, and I'm known to just like that because it's just the Jell-O because it's got the strawberry flavor, and I like strawberries. All right, you got one?
No.
Okay.
The next one, I'll tell you the next one that I really like. Have you been to Islands?
Not in a while, but yeah, we have one over in Palm Desert.
So they have what they call a Kona pie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. And they changed the recipe a bit because for the longest time, the whole side would be chopped up almonds. Like they would just press chopped almonds on the outside. And then and so that's the part they took off. But it has this nice dark chalky crust on the bottom, and then they put layers of coffee ice cream with ribbons of fudge, and then they top it off with like a caramel, and then they serve it to you with a big swirl of whipped cream and a cherry on top.
That sounds really good.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. And one time I wanted to order that as the birthday cake for the office for my birthday, and not at Dancy Bear, like when I worked in corporate. And so in that, when I contacted Islands and said I'd like to buy a whole cake, and they're like, okay, we only sell it by the slice. I was like, seriously? So your cake is like $50+ just to buy a full cake? Oh yeah, we only sell it by the full cake. But if you buy a full cake, it's supposed to be less money because, by the slice, they're charging you more.
That's how you make more. That's how you make more. Just maybe look at the places that sell pizza by the slice. All right, I got one more cake, and this one's my raise an eyebrow. I'm gonna look at this one. I've never heard of this before. Granted, I don't have the most sophisticated palate, I'll totally admit it, but check this out. This is pistachio cake. You ever heard of that? Figure you probably would. Made with real pistachios and pistachio paste.
I actually had a pistachio cookie crumble for my birthday cake this year.
Really?
And they did strawberries on top with a small strawberry sorbet. So good.
Got it. Now with that, this time's going quick. We have somebody else that has just come into the studio. They're waiting in the green room, and we might have to revisit this subject again with the cakes. That is really interesting. All right, Svea.
Yeah.
We have a blast from the past for you.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Who?
It took a while, and I had to talk to Chris and do some serious Sherlock Holmes type of detective work to find this. Batman would be proud. Folks, I bring you, weird thing here, waiting in the green room right now, a blast from way back in Svea's past. I bring you.
Are you talking about my teacher, my 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Christensen?
Nope. Your kindergarten teacher.
Svea, I'm your kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Sevistapine. No! Oh, you were such a good, cute little kindergartner with your favorite color green, your green hair, your green nails, your green makeup. When you went outside in the tall grass, we couldn't find you because you were all green. I remember on your first birthday, you wanted green birthday cake. But then one day you came over and said, green, no, purple. But then we lost you in a batch of cabbage during the lunch line. Happy birthday, Svea.
Okay, I don't remember how to even pronounce that name, but that was Svea's kindergarten teacher.
She was really creepy. Like, she actually kind of creeped me out, like, right now. I think I'm having some post-trauma.
We're having some kindergarten PTSD?
Yes.
You sure it isn't from like a time a little before or after that, like, say, potty training?
No, that was pretty upsetting, that whatever that was.
That laugh freaks people out when I do that. I do it so rare. Okay, we got some comments right here. Kona is the bomb. I had one with Mackie Nuts. Okay.
Yeah.
And then also from El Presidente, something not too sweet when it comes to the chocolate.
Yeah.
Wendy Hodge right here has oob cake. What kind of frosting?
Actually, who has ube cake? I meant to get it on Thursday, but we were just rushing around. What's it called? Earl Sandwich. It's a sandwich chain. They actually have one in downtown Disney, but they also have them around the area. They have an ube cake, and it has purple frosting. And I seriously just wanted to get that cake just to eat a purple cake.
Okay, good. All right, one more couple comments from Joya. Having fun right there, loving. I assume that's probably Svea's kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Schwagelpine or whatever. It's funky. I can't remember what it made up. All right.
You know what? I don't even remember my kindergarten teacher at all.
Well, you do now.
Do not remember.
It looks like an avatar from a Samsung Galaxy phone for some reason.
You know why I don't remember? Because when we moved from LA to Escondido, I was 7. So I had already left kindergarten. And I didn't have any yearbooks, or maybe they just gave yearbooks at the end of the year, I guess. And I left mid-year, so I don't even know who I was in classes with, first grade and kindergarten and first grade.
Got it. Okay. With that blast from the past, you did have an adventure on your birthday on Monday. You went to a Padres game.
Yes, I did. It was so cool.
You want to tell us about it? Show us a picture show?
Yeah. Do you have them uploaded?
Hold on, folks.
So we were really lucky because I have a second job that I do, and part of that job, there's some perks that come along with it. And we were invited to go to a business networking meeting at the Padres game. And we got to sit in a really nice area. It was I think it was the Pacifico box, or it was so it was just like a group area. And it was kind of nice. We just really loved it. I'm like, this is the only way to watch Padres games in an area like this, right? But it turns out the space that we're in, there's a bell that the Padre rings there's a bell in there that they ring before they start the game. They have to start the game with the bell. And then I guess the Padre rings the bell when there's 3 strikes left in the game. So as soon as he gets 1 strike or 1 out, then they ring the bell and they say 1 more or 2 more. And then they ring the bell again. They're like 1 more. So it's kind of a cool thing that I had no idea. I mean, I've always been a fan of the Padres just because I grew up with the Padres since I was a kid. But I hadn't been to a game in a really long time. I mean, I went to a game, but I didn't realize there was a bell they rang. So that was kind of cool.
Gotcha. Let's take a look at some of the photos right now you have that you sent to me over there. There's you in the game. Should I go to the next one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that was I think that's the picture of the Padre.
Where's the Padre?
He was actually in our booth in our so that was kind of cool. And so they brought the camera guy over, and I think for a second we were on the Jumbotron because we were waving behind the friar.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was
pretty. Do your wedding renewals?
What?
That's the friar that's going to do your wedding renewals, the Padre, right?
Oh yeah.
Poor Mr. Grizzly.
Sure.
Pause. Got it. Now we have Svea and Dan.
Yeah, that was us at the game. We just took a selfie. That was fun. And he's wearing a mini Padres hat.
There's the Padre.
And that was us with the Padre. Thing is, I've never had a picture with the Padre, and he was in our space, and so everyone went and got a picture with him. So it was kind of cool.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Close up. Another one.
Oh, that was when we won the game. He was waving the flag around. I think that we won the game, or maybe it was just at the end. I don't know.
9-1-7. That's not the 7th inning stretch.
No,
that's winning the game.
We went and got ice cream. Yeah, I think it's the end of the game because look at people are leaving.
Yeah. All right. That is the Padres game.
So
Did you get anything for your
hopefully,
birthday for free because your birthday?
what?
Did they give you anything free at the Padres game because your birthday? Well, you got like 3
No.
seconds on the Jumbotron.
Yeah. I got a picture of the Friar, so it's pretty cool.
Got it.
That was okay.
Okay. It is 15 minutes left. We're burning through the show quick tonight. So we have the blast from the past. Now we have, folks, I'm doing this 5 minutes early. We have another guest. This is probably our second or third most popular person to have on the show. It has been a while, folks. This is our spokesman for one of our sponsors for the show. Our early sponsor is still occasionally here.
Oh, I haven't seen him in a
Folks.
long time.
He's still around. He's doing stuff, folks. We bring you to say happy birthday, Svea. We bring you Earl from Quarantinos.
Hi, my name is Earl, and I'm the spokesman for Quarantino's fine alternative to the normal birthday cakes. And happy birthday, Svea. Have you tried considering Quarantino's alternative to the normal birthday cakes that are super, uber, duper healthy? Let me show you some fine examples. Have you tried seaweed birthday cake? It's from under the sea and doesn't have that fishy taste because it tastes like seaweed, kind of like weeds, but with salt. You can also consider a watermelon, blueberry, and strawberry cake with the cake made of a watermelon, topped with blueberries and strawberries.
That looks
If you
really
like
good.
watermelon, strawberries, and blueberries, then this is just the right alternative to the normal birthday cake for you. Have you tried squash smash cake? If not, then you can take a super tall cake and smash it because it's squash and squash squashes. Perfect for travel on an airplane because it's small, because it's squash, because it's squash. Squashed because it's squash. Yeah, got it. Those are a few of the alternative to the normal birthday cakes that are super uber duper healthy that you can try from Quarantino's. That was the Quarantino's fine brand of healthy birthday cakes. And happy birthday, Svea.
Thank you, Earl.
And that was Earl from Quarantinos. We haven't seen him in quite a while.
He must have been on vacation because it's really been a while. Like I haven't seen him in a long time.
Earl's going to make some more visits because it takes a while to film those commercials for the cold opens. Seriously, folks, when I do an Earl commercial,
comes out. The truth
that is 4 to 6 hours worth of work because it got to do it good. It's got to look legit. It is a lot of time to film one of those suckers.
It is. So in case you guys have wondered why we haven't done so many of those skits and so many of those things, because that takes a lot of time.
It does. During the pandemic, we had the time. When things were slowly opening, we had the time. If I shoot an Earl thing, I'm filming these like 2 months in advance when I got a block of time because it is, again, it just to do one Earl video is 4 to 6 hours. I am not kidding. Straight.
Yeah.
So they work in a little bit. We got to film it, and then we got to make sure it's relevant. So that's what we do with Earl. Thank you, Earl, from Now Here, Oklahoma.
So Maya was asking about flourless cake. No, I haven't really done flourless cake. No.
I've never heard of flourless cake. It makes sense.
I've never done that. I mean, no.
I'm looking at. Have you ever heard
I'm
of
not
Kiro?
opposed to it. I've never tried it.
Gotcha. I'm looking.
Because there's so many cake options. There's so many cake options that are good. So
that's what I'm kind of looking at now. As I'm looking at this list of 40 of them. I'm not going to go over all 40, but have you ever heard of tiramisu cake?
Yeah. So it's basically a cake with a cream, like a creamy, that you put these cookies and you make layers, so it becomes like soft.
It's Genoese cake layer soaked with espresso and filled with creamy and silky mascarpone cream. I never heard of that. There's the Snickers cake.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Okay, I'm looking for one that's challenging to you, folks. I am just going to share this with you. So we have the Snickers cake. Let's try butterscotch. Oh my God, I'm in love already.
Yeah.
I love butterscotch. Butterscotch cake, Ferrero Rocher cake.
Yeah, that's an actual like candy. Like, see on the top, they have a candy on the really top, that round ball. You know, I have a really good. I don't know if you guys remember me telling you about the trick with the Ferrero Rocher. What you do is for Valentine's, or if you want to play a mean trick on someone, you go get a box of Ferrero Rocher, eat all of them, but save the wrappers, and you take Brussels sprouts, you cover them with chocolate, and then you wrap them back up in the foil for the Ferrero Rocher. Then you put them back in to the box and you give it to them. So basically, they're gonna bite in on a Brussels sprout covered in chocolate.
I got one that's a classic right there. Oreo cake.
Yeah. The Joy just said that's gross. And Maya just said that's evil.
Yeah.
It's funny though. Okay. Oreo cake sounds
that.
really good.
You can't go wrong with Oreo cakes. Okay. We're going to look at Nutella cake.
Ooh, Nutella.
There's no picture of the Nutella cake.
Yeah.
You dig a Nutella?
It's okay. You know, it's what's really interesting is that everyone was so crazy about Nutella. And I remember being a kid and going to Japan, and for breakfast, I would take my toast, and they had chocolate spread, like chocolate spread. And I could do chocolate spread or butter. And so I put chocolate spread on but it wasn't Nutella. It was actually chocolate flavored. Said I ate chocolate toast for breakfast as a kid.
Well, when I was on the Yellowstone, my friend was with me. She loves Nutella, and she would put it, brought some some crackers and would dip it. But she's doing the math. I mean, she's super fit. She runs. And we figured that with the Nutella, it's 200 calories per tablespoon. I mean, that's densely packed. I looked it up, and I never really tried it. I have, but I don't remember if I liked it or not. So I went out like about a week and a half ago, bought a thing like this of Nutella, and I tried one. That's good, but I'm looking at it going, there's like no nutritional value in this thing. It's just basically candy.
You know, it's really funny.
And it's 200 calories per tablespoon.
They used to say on their packaging, a healthy snack, and they got sued because it's not a healthy snack. There's actually no nutrition. It's just sugar and flavoring.
Yeah, might as well just do a spread of Jolt Cola with that kind of packing of that stuff. I mean,
I didn't know this. Vivian has some insider information about Earl.
Oh my gosh. Vivian, do tell on this one. Well, Earl and his sister Erlene had a very traumatic childhood. That's why it takes so long as we got to convince Earl, to get off the farm, get off the tractor, and go quick telling the kid, the Ravens and others to go get off his lawn. And that, the population now here in Oklahoma isn't particularly big. It's about a population of, if Erlene is visiting too.
Mm-hmm.
And so it takes a while for him to ride his horse out to the big city and film that bit and then get it over to us where we have to edit it. But Earl does his best. Thank you, Vivian. I didn't know you knew Earlene too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we don't really talk about Earlene because, it's kind of his private information,
Yeah. Earl's really private. I mean, he comes on there and he does a great job for Quarantinos. But we get done, we're like, Earl, how'd it go this weekend? How'd this go? And he just goes, all right. Yep. That's our conversation with Earl.
Mm-hmm.
The most we see him talk is when he comes out spreading his love and joy of Quarantinos.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Uh-huh. And he loves Elvis and his mama.
Mm-hmm.
Go with that. All right. There's only 5 minutes left.
Wow.
Lemon curd cake. I'm going to look at this because there's some good stuff here. Triple chocolate cake. Let's look for something new. Let's just do a power scroll on this one. That sound good? All right. 8-inch vanilla cake. Common.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip
Oh.
cookie dough cake.
You know what they have, which is really what I've had, this really good cake at Cheesecake Factory. They have a cheesecake that's called a happy, I think it's called like a celebration cake. And it is cake on the top with the dots inside, the confetti inside, and it has a layer of cheesecake. So it's cake and cheese. Why don't you look up the most expensive cake and I'll get a picture of that cheesecake?
Yeah, do that, correct. So I was just looking at that, the chocolate orange cake. Oh my God, that sounds good. As I was doing a power scroll here. Okay, what is the most expensive birthday cake? I am asking that now, Maya.
Gold on it. I bet you that makes it expensive.
What's that?
I bet you it has gold on it.
Probably does. Gold flakes. I don't want to eat that. You ain't far off. Holy cow.
Okay, so I have a picture of the celebration cheesecake. I'm gonna share that so you guys can see it. It's really good, actually.
Yeah.
Where are you? Here you go.
Oh, this will get you.
Do you see it?
Yeah. Ooh.
So this is birthday cake and this is cheesecake. See, look, there's the Neapolitan. That's pretty good, right? That's cheesecake. These are cheesecakes, and that's cake. Isn't that cute? It's nice. Oh, here it says layers of vanilla cake, cheesecake, strawberry and chocolate, vanilla mousse with cream cheese frosting. So this is cheesecake, and this is cheesecake, and this is cake, and this is cake, and these are mousse.
That's something.
Pretty good, right?
The most expensive cake is. Let me scroll down because I found on 3 different lists while we're going through this. I'm going to go down to it because everybody comes down to talk about this one. Scrolling. Okay. Is that really a cake? Okay. It is the Debbie Wingham's Runaway Cake for $75 million, folks. This is the Debbie Wingham cake. I'm going to zoom in on this. Let's make it big. The runway cake. You can see right there, more of it in the center right there, that picture. And it's $75 million. And let's find out why. Created by Debbie Wingham, 6 feet long, weighs 1,000 pounds.
Wow.
Flavors, triple Belgian chocolate with chocolate ganache. Uniqueness, 4,000 diamonds with pink, yellow, and black and white diamonds. Occasion, birthday come engagement party for the daughter of an unnamed Arab couple. The cake has shattered every record to date to become the most expensive cake of all time. It cost a staggering $75 million US, crazy enough to burn a hole in not just yours, but your generations and generations' wallet.
I can't even imagine that.
The cake resembles the concept of ramp walk with fondant figures dominating the core of the cake. Chocolate ganache and triple Belgian chocolate are used to make the ramp. 4,000 diamonds, limits and heights of spinnings. Okay, there's not much information on other information on this, but a $75 million cake, something that could probably affect.
What do they do with the diamonds? I mean, you can't eat diamonds.
When you're spending $75 million for a cake, I don't think you care about eating it.
No, I know. No, they ate it. I'm sure of it.
Probably, but 75 million can fund school districts for a year.
But, yeah, no, I know, but they ate the cake. But it's like, oh, okay. So, are you going to pick? Okay, this person has a slice. Here's a diamond for you. Here's a slice. Here's a diamond for you.
I stick.
I don't need it though.
I mean, maybe there's base sections of the cake where they did it on the edges, but like I said, if you're paying $75 million for a cake, you ain't going to eat it. You're just there to show off with the glitter. You should probably want
They
gold
ate
flakes
it.
on that thing.
They ate it. They would have eaten it. They 100% would have eaten it. It doesn't matter if it's 75 million. They would have ate it. The whole
Okay, like I
point-
said, all you're
the
doing
whole
right there
point-
is just basically showing off.
But the thing is, James, think about it. Why even make a cake then if you're not going to eat it?
Because you're putting diamonds on it and stuff
It
like that. It's
doesn't
about
matter.
showing. It's not about it.
They're going to eat the cake because there's no reason of even doing that unless they're going to eat it. They ate it 100%.
I think you're giving them credit for having a pragmatic approach.
I think they ate it.
Probably portions of it, but the parts
Yeah.
with the diamonds, whoever
Obviously, they're not
came for that,
eating
probably going to
diamonds. Come
that
on.
diamond out of that cake.
They totally ate that cake. There's no way they did it.
No, because
Are they
like I
going to
said,
keep
when you're
it
paying
for
that much,
100
you're
years?
just
because
showing
it's
off. Who
worth
gives
it?
a damn about the cake? Eating it. Joya says not eating it. Thank you, sister.
You don't have to eat the diamonds. I'm sure they ate the cake. There's probably a cake portion they served. It makes perfect sense.
Maybe somebody at some point after the party, but like I said, when you're in there, you don't give a damn about that. You're just showing off, and that's all that matters on that part. It's 11:01.
Ha! Oh my gosh, Joya says you should ask ChatGPT if they ate the cake.
Let's do that. We got to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Debbie Ringham. I'm highlighting it now. Matter of fact, let's just.
So look at this. This is what Wendy says, and Wendy's always right. If they could afford it, they ate it.
Yeah, but somehow I don't think eating the cake was the top of the list or considered a priority. They didn't care.
I'm just saying.
All right. We got that. Let me go open up a new thing. Let's ask ChatGPT. Do I just like click somewhere?
I think you scroll down and I'll say ask a question.
It's been a while since I've done this. Used to accessing it from my phone, and I am. Try ChatGPT.
Yeah. There should be like a
Okay,
thing.
message ChatGPT.
Actually, you know what? You should put some details into that from like that thing. Say, did these people eat their cake?
Did people eat the Debbie Wingham's runway cake?
Yes.
Okay. I have it in there. I'm going to put a question mark at the end. Did people eat the Debbie Wingham's runway cake? With a question mark. And ChatGPT says, Debbie Wingham's cake was an elaborate and extravagant creation designed to make headlines rather than be eaten. Point. Wingham is known for her high-end artistic cakes, and this one was no exception. The cake was created to celebrate her studio's 5th anniversary and was styled to look like it was in mid-runway. It was more of a statement piece and an artful spectacle than a typical cake. So while it was indeed edible, the focus was more on its visual impact and the artistry involved rather than its consumption. Boom.
I disagree. It's AI.
Shoot the messenger on this one. Let's just say that
Yes.
if this is a microphone, drop. It's the see. It's not about the cake and eating it. It's about the vanity and displaying that opulence. It's more of a statement than eating the damn cake.
Joya also did say that is a vague answer.
It's a vague answer, but the thing is, like I said, you've been around these people that you uber rich. I've had to do stuff, and we're in the 1%ers. I've had to do some stuff on their own business and whatnot over the years. And it's about, like I said, it's about the opulence. It's all vanity.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, I mean,
They probably ate the damn cake. Somebody did, but who gives a damn about the cake when right there when you can afford to have some kind of spectacle like that to show off to people?
it's still a cake, though. Like, I don't know. Anyway,
I sure as hell eat the cake. If I'm paying $75 million, damn it, I'm gonna eat the cake. Not to the point I'm gonna have diabetes.
we
But yeah,
agree on one thing tonight.
there's your birthday.
Yeah.
You're talking like people eat cake, and I'm like, but there's also the hopeless people who are like, just the cake. All right, this is like the whole like is Die Hard a Christmas movie debate,
Yeah. Right.
which we're only a few months from. Okay,
Okay.
all right, folks, we got some fun shows we got coming up. I'll say it, we're pre-recording, so I'm going to be at a POW next weekend. We are pre-recording the show on this Monday. I would too. I'm just saying the core purpose of people that pay for the damn thing could give less about eating the damn thing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. So with that, we do have some fun shows coming up. We are doing a slow build to our Halloween specials in October.
Yes, I know. And so next weekend we are going to be talking about the Bead Shop Hop. That's coming up the first weekend after Labor Day. It's a really fun event. And do you know what? I don't know if you remember at the beginning of this episode, I talked about supporting local businesses, supporting small businesses. So the Bead Shop Hop is all about supporting small local businesses. And it's, like I said, it's very important to remember, hey, support your shops. We have been doing this event for over 10 years. A lot of fun. Shoppers basically do this road trip and they go check out all the stores. There's make and take projects, there's gift with purchases, there's all kinds of stuff you can do. So it is a lot of fun. And we're really excited about this year because this year the theme is Wacky Days. So we picked a really awesome day. And obviously I'm going to tell you on the show what our theme is because it's already going to be revealed, but we always reveal our theme. We always reveal our theme like right before the event in regards to it's going to be known what our theme is if you see our make and take.
You what?
If you see our make and take, you will know our theme. So it's just kind of like that. So anyway. Right.
Gotcha. That's a fun theme too. So that'll be next week's show. We have fun ones. We will have coming up our special on the history of 1970s Tupperware.
Oh, really? We are?
When we did the promo earlier this evening, I did the promo. I was hiding behind this and I was doing like this whole hidden routine like that going, folks, I'm sneaking hiding from shit Svea. I said, we're going to throw a surprise party for her tonight. It's Svea birthday special. It is getting late. I forgot my point.
Okay. All right. Well, it is late. I'm really exhausted. So
yeah,
I'm ready to go. Let's end the show.
I will too. I just like blanked. I was building a point you said, and I'm like, what the hell was I going at? Yeah, folks, James is going zombie. Holy cow. That was so weird. Like just blanked on that one. Probably aphasia. I like to blame that. Maybe it wasn't. All right, folks. As promised, Svea asked for fireworks on this show. I have brought fireworks as our closing credits, and this has been this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk. We come back, and we are seriously spending a lot of time working on our Halloween shows. So that'll be cool stuff. I remember the comment, whatever I was supposed to make was about Halloween. But with that, this has been this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk. Y'all awesome. As soon as I find it, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, folks. Fireworks. Fireworks.
Oh, ain't he cute?
Good night, folks.
Night, everyone.
Joy says I made it to the credits. We change it a little bit every week when we can, folks. Have fun with it. All right.